Hey guys, welcome to a fucking phone vlog. I know it's really loud in here. My bathroom only has the fan and you can't turn it off. So, that's a little frustrating, but, you know, whatever. Before I get questions, my nose septum piercing is not real. It's just a fake one. I'm just giving the look a try. I have a couple really cute artificial ones coming in the mail from eBay, so like when I get those, I'll totally show them to you guys. And in case you're wondering why I'm twitching my hair so much, I'm just wiggling the extensions so that I can re-straighten a couple spots because it's a little bit wavy right there. Yeah, so that's cool. So I thought I would talk to you guys and give a little bit of a review on my hair extensions. These are clip-ins, all of them. My whole entire head is clip-in hair. It's pretty thick. I have actually 2 packs of clip-in hair right now, but we'll get into that. The blue that you see, this dark, pretty blue color, I bought from Clip Hair Canada. There's a US one too that ships to the States, and I'm pretty sure they ship internationally as well, but I bought it from the Canada one because then it does Canadian shipping, obviously. And I live in Canada, so that's a thing that needs to happen. And they're such, like, I don't even know how to talk about this. They're really soft. I've only washed them once. I've had them for about a month. And by wash, I mean I rinsed them with cold water and soaked them in conditioner and then air dried them. So, so far so good. I've used them almost every single day for the past month, and they haven't gotten dry, unless I don't give them enough oil or whatever. But, you know, you need to know how to take care of your shit. But they're really good quality. It wasn't as much hair as I thought it was going to be, so when I put the blue ones in, you can see where the blue is. I have a layer on the very bottom, and then I have a blonde layer, and then I have a blue layer, and a blonde layer, and then blue layers, and then I have a couple blue layers up the head. One of my clips is trying to make it appearance. So the hair was good quality, but actually I'm going to take that one out so I can show you guys. But the actual clip part of the hair is terrible. It's not, like, I got what I paid for, basically. But, this is what it looks like. So the hair is longer than the clip, and it just, like, they stick out, they curl in. It's not helpful to anybody. Let me get that back in there. There we go. But, the hair quality is good, and as long as you take good care of it, it's alright. The light blue that you see here and the blonde underneath that you see, that's a different pack of hair where I dyed some of them to my hair color. So I have like this turquoise dye mix going on, which I should probably wash that bowl out because it's going to do some weird stuff if I leave it in there much longer. But it's temporary bluey green turquoise color, and I just put some, and it didn't really settle into the blonde that much. Like this is supposed to be a blonde piece or something, or it's supposed to be one of the green ones, but it's pretty silver. You can see these ones are kind of silver too. It didn't really take the dye very well, but I got that from Sally's, and I got a shorter length, just slightly shorter from the blue one, which was 14 inches. So it's about here, and I actually cut off an inch just because I wanted it to be cut in a way that looked more natural and less blunt. But yeah, so 14 inches was the blue, and then I think 12 inches was the blonde and the turquoise that I dyed. And I think they're better quality than the ones I bought online. So you would be better off buying from a Sally's if you wanted hair that will actually last you, which I do. I'm pretty good at taking care of my hair though. Like, I've done hair extensions quite a few times in my life, so I think that mine will survive longer than somebody else's might. But yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for. I think I paid $86 for my blue that I got from the Clip Hair Canada online site, and I paid $140 for my blonde, which I then dyed some of it. Not all of it, because I like the dimension of having blonde in your hair. I just think it looks kind of nice and pretty. But yeah, So, I mean, you really do just get what you pay for. So yeah, as far as extensions go, the hair is really nice. It blended really well with my hair after I dyed the top layer, so you can kind of see in the back what it looks like. And then with my shaved side, I just comb most of my hair over my head. And I think my hair extensions are here. This is where the ones on the top go, up to right here. And then these ones, the top clip is right here. So they're not really visible. Like the blonde ones, the clips on the blonde, I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but they're very neat from Sally's. So yeah. As far as hair extensions go, I've never had clip hair extensions before. I always do the bond ones, like the keratin bond or the tape-ins. But I wanted something I could take out because I do like my short hair sometimes. But I also really like having hair to play with. But, you know, as far as hair extensions go, these are wonderful. If you don't know how to care for extensions and this is your first time, I would buy them first from the clip hair one and then play with those ones, because these blue ones are really durable. You can cut them, wash them, curl them, whatever you want, and they're cheaper, so if you wreck them, then you won't feel terrible about it later. And yeah, but taking care of them is really simple. I take them out, I comb it all through, and I'll put it in a ponytail like this, and I'll just unclip everything, and then I'll have like a pony of hair, and that's why I take them out at night. Never sleep with your clip hair extensions in. If you really have to do it, I've done it once, but look at the shine on that. I mean, come on. But, I mean, don't do it. It's not good for them. Another thing that you should do if you have clip-on hair extensions is invest in some sort of oil, or any hair extension actually. You should invest in oil. I did a girl's hair extension the other day, my friend, and I did tape-ins, and we've got her so much oil because as long as she puts tons of this in, her hair looks healthy, and if she misses putting it in, like if she forgets to, it looks like shit. So I have Marc Anthony Oil of Morocco Argan Oil, and this is kind of like what it looks like. It's just oil, and I think I've used like 30 pumps of it today, so that's probably the most expensive part of maintaining your hair extensions. If you have tape-ins or bonds, don't put the oil up here, only put it on the ends. If you have clip-ons, you can put it wherever you want, but you don't want to soften the bonds from your hair to your extensions by putting oil anywhere near the bonds, because oils naturally break things down. That's why they're so good for everything. That's why you have to be careful type of lube you put on condoms, because it'll break down the plastic, just like oil will break down the hair bonds that you have. So yeah, don't do it, basically. I thought I brought my hairbrush in here, but I guess I didn't. I just have to play with it with my fingers. But yeah, so that's a good trick. And then cleaning your hair extensions, as far as clip extensions go, as long as you're not pumping a lot of product into them all the time, I wouldn't clean them too much. I'm going to try to maintain cleaning them once or maybe even twice a month. That way you're not stripping them of the oils that you put in it, because when you wash your hair, it takes all the oils out, and I never use shampoo on them at all, because it dries out your hair, and hair extensions dry out so quickly that there's not even, once it's gone, and it's too late. So you got to be really careful. So what you do is you cold water rinse your hair, and you kind of grab it like this, and you put water in it, and then you like squish it, and then you like kind of like do that type of motion like this. You kind of get the water to run through it, and then I've been using this Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask, and I just mix it with some water, like in a little bowl, and then I like soak it in there, and I leave it on there overnight, and then I wash it with cold water, and this is the day when I plan on not wearing hair extensions, and I hang them up in my lingerie hanging area to dry, and I'll leave them there until they're almost dry, and then I do my hair with them. So that's how you wash your hair extensions. I'll do a more detailed video next time I'm actually washing them. If you have tape-in or bond extensions, what you should be doing is lathering your shampoo at the top of your head where your hair extension bonds aren't. So there should be like a strip about this much on a medium-length person with hair extensions on. They should have this much space at the top of their head. if you have shorter hair and hair extensions, you should have about like this much space, because you have to put more in the shorter your hair is. So put your shampoo in that particular space, and then grab it with your hands like the foam and smoosh it underneath your bonds like this, underneath the tape bonds, and just smoosh it up. Just kind of like that. You should be pushing your hair up and just smooshing it in there like that. Don't rub, don't massage your scalp. If you have dandruff, your life is going to be hell, which is another reason why I removed my tape-ins. But yeah, so smoosh it under, and that's the same way that you should be rinsing it out. Don't do any of this nonsense. Squish the cold air. The cold water, I'm assuming you're washing your extensions with cold water, otherwise you don't love them. If you wash with warm water, I mean, whatever, hot water, but cold water is good, and it maintains color if you have color ones, so swoosh it all out. And yeah, that's how you wash them. But that's basically it. You can cut extensions, that's fine. You can dye extensions usually, as long as this is hair, this is human hair. It's not special, it's not runny, but it's just hair. It's natural hair. It was only dyed when I wanted it dyed. So virgin hair is more expensive, obviously. Clip hair in Canada is okay. Salus is pretty alright. So what I would do is go to your beauty supplier and buy this. Buy the blonde ones, and then just do whatever you want with them. Or if you're a beginner, don't. But yeah, that's basically my hair. I'll do a lot more information on a different video, because this one's gonna be like 20 minutes long. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for listening to my annoying fan, and we'll end this video with a very dramatic hair flip.